Okay, Caleb, top 3 for this episode. Top 3 ways to build resilience when getting faced with adversity or having to overcome obstacles. What's the first way that you can do this?
First tip we've got for you guys is remaining positive. And
how do you practically do that?
Absolutely. It sounds like a lovely thing, remaining positive, but what it actually looks like in a situation, I think, is language. Language is a huge part of it, because if you straight away let your head go down and you start talking negatively to your teammates or whoever you're working with in the situation, it affects everything else you'll do from now on out.
Yes.
Whereas if you can stay positive and make the most of the situation and speak that way to everyone around, you've already got a massive head start in overcoming an adversity.
I think the second thing that you can kind of do there is more a mindset thing. Now, you just talked about attitude and how, remain positive. It's really important to kind of keep that positive attitude going. I think the second thing that you have to do is make the decision to succeed rather than fail.
Absolutely.
Now, this is more of a mindset thing. This is where you say to yourself that this day isn't going to fail. Whatever's happened isn't going to get ahead of me, and I'm not going to let it overcome me, and instead of doing my best, just give up. Now, for us, practically, this meant that when the power went out, we didn't say, this day isn't going to be anywhere near as good. It meant that we said, how can we make sure that we still have the conviction, what we still want to do? Let's make sure that this day is still the best day that it can possibly be.
Absolutely.
Instead of saying, it's failed, go home.
Absolutely, because we could have had that positive attitude and said, oh, sorry, with a smile on our faces, this isn't our fault, you'll have to go home. But we didn't just stay positive. We made the decision that we were going to make the day work. It wasn't going to be a failure.
We're going to make sure that we succeeded. Okay, so that's the second point. Make sure you succeed. You've got that mindset. You're thinking positive. Those are the first two. What's the third tip?
Absolutely. So that second one leads perfectly into this point number 3, which is be willing to adapt your plan. So once you've made that decision to succeed, it's go time, Cam. You got to start changing some things when circumstances come that may not be ideal.
Now, for us, we use a lot of audio, kind of visual stuff as well throughout the day.
Lots of media.
We had to adapt this. We had to change our approach, and kind of in between the second and third approach, the second making sure, the mindset of saying we're going to make this succeed, and then when we adapted things, we had to figure out how to do that. But again, it was keeping that positive attitude. I think all three of these just tie in so well.
They do. It's a 3-step process, really.
Yeah, and I don't think any of them really work without the other. But
I agree.
Changing what you're going to be doing, adapting to what you're doing. Sometimes this means that you're running a sport day, piece of equipment breaks. You're going to have to try and find a different way to run the sports day.
Absolutely.
Or this may mean that when you are doing even if you're working in a classroom at school, or you're trying to run something and the power goes out, just like it did, you're going to have to change it. I think the best way to kind of demonstrate or think about this is, when you try and run an event, I've heard of a lot of people like run fundraisers at night or those kind of things.
Yes.
Those are perfect examples where, those things could go wrong. And if you're not able to adapt, if you're not willing to adapt your idea, then you're probably going to run into trouble if something happens. So it's really important to keep, first of all, that positive mindset. The second, make that decision to succeed rather than fail. And the third step is be willing to adapt. Absolutely.
Keeping all of those 3 things in mind will set you in good stead for if a plan doesn't go exactly the way you expected it to. Maybe the power goes out at an event in Mount Gambier. Maybe it's something else. But if you keep those 3 things in mind, you will be in good shape.
This segment is from an episode of the Student Leadership News Podcast. To listen to the full episode, go to studentleadership.news or subscribe using your favourite podcast app.